guys, Rachel CPR here. Today I wanted to share with you this DIY project. I saw something like this on Sharon She's So Fabulous channel, and her 2-tier tower, or maybe it was a 3-tier tower, was so gorgeous that I said I just really wanted one. And so I went to Home Depot, and this is what happened. I found these nice large circles. They have 2 different sizes. Lowe's has 3 different sizes, but their price is almost double. The larger circle was $10, the smaller circle was $6. I got these 2 decorative pieces made out of wood to mount each layer of the tiers. Then I got these small decorative pieces to go underneath to be used as the feet of the project. This is the nail head trim that I am going to try to use on the edges, but in the end I don't use it. These are the Howard Butcher Block Conditioner and Wax products. They are used to seal the wood and protect the wood, but they are food safe, so it is safe to use for food products directly onto the mats. Originally, I planned on stenciling these items. I will make one in the future that I will definitely use these stencils on, but for this project, I didn't do it, but I just wanted to put the idea out there. And I also was going to attempt making just a great big tray with these 2 handles, but I didn't. You will need a drill for this project in order for you to mount the layers of the rounders for your tiers. I started off by finding the center of my largest circle, and that's where I started. I drilled a hole into the middle so that I can attach the piece that is going to be the foundation for the second tier. These items were very, very difficult to attach. I ended up having to screw holes in the bottom of this unit in order for me to attach this securely. But what I did was I started by loosely applying the middle just in case I needed to take it apart, and I went to the top tier. Right here, you'll see that the entire unit is turned upside down so that I can start to eyeball where I wanted to have the legs positioned underneath. I'm just using the first leg piece to make a hole, and then from there I just judged by this ruler exactly where I wanted all of the holes to be. I just made them all a ruler's distance apart. Then I drilled a hole so that I could attach the legs. Please ignore that screw you see in the middle. I couldn't get it out, but I didn't want to damage my wood any further. It's at the bottom. I pretty much figured it would be okay. So here you see me working at the top again, and I am trying to secure the top to the foundation piece for the middle of this item. It was a very difficult thing. Originally, as you can see, I had this piece on top, but I didn't like the way it looked, and it was off center, and so I had to change that around. So I took it off, and I started working on securing that middle piece. And because it was a little wobbly, as you could see, but what I did was I took some bamboo skewers and I just gently tapped the edge of the skewer underneath that middle piece so that it would fill in any gaps. And then after that, you'll just see me adding glue to the entire thing so that it's really secure. And this is just regular wood glue. It's nothing special. Anything that you have or something that you can get from Lowe's or Home Depot or any of the other specialty stores. I am using the skewers to kind of tuck it into the corners of this middle unit, this support unit, and that made it so that it was very, very secure. So originally I planned on using this decorative piece on the top that matched this one, and because it's not really a finishing, it doesn't look continuous. It looks like something started all over, like I just have 2 things stacked on top of each other. And so I needed something that was going to finish it off on the top. And so I went and I purchased more of the things, the little attachments I use for the legs. And that seems to give it a little bit more symmetry and balance. And I like these better too because they have a starter point and not just an attachment at the bottom. See, this right here gave me trouble because there's no starter point, whereas this one has the attachment that has a starter point, so I can just screw it right into here and it won't be a problem. And I'm going to add some of my wood glue underneath. And I guess the other thing I have to do is make sure when I'm screwing this in that it goes in evenly and flush, because that is not an automatic. That was something I learned at the bottom with this thing. Okay. Okay, so this is much better. It is still a bit off, but this is the most centered I'll be able to get it without exposing any of the screws that I have in there. Okay, so right now I am going to add the Howard's Butcher Block Conditioner. This is something, like I mentioned before, that will just seal the wood and protect it, and it is also food safe. So I am going to add the conditioner, the Butcher Block conditioner, and then afterward, off camera, I am going to add the Feed and Wax wood polish, and that's going to give it a great shine. I put 2 layers of the conditioner and 1 layer of the Feed and Wax, and I will do this again in about 3 months because you have to keep reapplying this, especially after you wash it. And I made sure that I looked underneath and all around to make sure I got every single nook and cranny of the detailing on this wood, just to make sure that absolutely everything is protected. This is the way the first layer of the sealing process looks. And per the instructions, I'm just going to wipe off anything extra that could be sitting on top. It looks like just about everything went right into the wood. I love the way the color looks. I love it so much. This thing is so gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I decided against putting the trim on for right now because I thought the trim made it look more dark. And so I just wanted it to look really bright and sunny. And I think that's what is happening right now. So this is it. I love it so much, and I think it would be great for a brunch or any kind of meal, but then it would also be great for just home decor in a living room or a dining room. I decided to stage it up a little bit to show you a little bit of how I'm going to use it, or one of the ways I'm going to use it. Thank you so much for watching and joining me for this today, guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye.